Pioneer Days are underway, and there are some great events to take part in this weekend. Joining me now is Christy Phelps, the chair of the Englewood Pioneer Days and Festival. Welcome. Boy, you've been busy already. You've said this is going on the third week.
We are on our third week.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Wow.
We started the middle of August with our Little Miss pageant, and we had our bowling for a cause the very first weekend, the 18th and 19th. So now we're moving on, and we're wrapping everything up this weekend.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about that a little bit later in the segment, but why don't we tell everybody what they are and how they started and how you got involved and what do you do? That's a lot of work.
Well, first of all, the Englewood Pioneer Days started by Jo Cortez, and she was the first editor of the first newspaper in Englewood, the Englewood Herald.
And when was that?
1956. Wow. She decided that the town, the little town of Englewood, needed something to spark the summer along because it was so slow. As we all know, the winter visitors, they weren't called snowbirds back in those days, went back home. They went north because there was no air conditioning here. So everyone else had to tough it out during the summertime, and so she created a festival, a celebration of the summer, the largest in the entire state, and everybody knew it.
Wow.
So fast forward many years, and it has changed hands several times, and 10 years ago my husband Eric saved the parade and came in, and we had 4 events, and to this day now we have 18.
Oh my gosh.
So in 10 years we've grown quite a bit.
Wow. And all volunteers?
All volunteers. We have about 450 altogether with all the organizations that we have and we use. So it's quite a few people that are involved, plus all the people along the way that support us, our businesses and our community and all the neighbors and friends.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of things you're proud of. Are there any in particular that you would like to share with us?
I would say probably the involvement of the community. I think that this is one event that everyone feels ownership with. This is a community committee that we formed that anyone can be part of. So they can come in and add what they'd like or make suggestions, volunteer, help, come up with new ideas maybe that we haven't done or maybe something from the past. But to see a community come together and know that this is historical, they want to preserve something, they want to protect it, and they feel ownership. And to me, that is probably the greatest accomplishment we've made to date.
That must make you feel wonderful,
it feels
too, after all of this. Now, what is the most difficult part of organizing multiple events now, going from 4 to 18?
That's the most difficult part.
Okay.
This year has created a lot of Plan Bs. So what we thought we had on paper many months ago, because we work all year, we take December off. So as soon as the parade is over, we wrap everything up, we start making plans for the next year. Come January, we're inviting people in. You put it on paper, it really looks good until you have to apply some of those more, we have things we have to do now. And obviously, with some changes in the weather and some things in particular that have happened in our water, it caused us to make some additional changes. So the challenges are really adapting, being fluid, knowing that you're going to have to make changes that you really didn't count on. But we have a great community, so everyone stepped up and understood that Plan B, well, it has to be.
That's what it's going to be this year, right?
Our plan.
So what is taking place this weekend?
This weekend, first of all, we will name our mayor on the 31st, and the mayor then will go to our cardboard boat race on Saturday.
Cardboard boat race.
Cardboard boat race. Now, this was supposed to be at Indian Mound Park and Lemon Bay, but due to the the blue-green algae and the red tide, we had to move it, and we moved it to a swimming pool.
Oh, how fun.
So we found the largest pool in Englewood, which is in Charlotte County, and we thank them for them doing what they have managed to do, and we're putting the cardboard boat race in a swimming pool.
All right.
So the mayor will go ahead and make the inauguration, and the first boat will go into the water, and they hope they are able to make it around the course.
Okay.
And from there, we have our shipwreck dance that evening. And that evening is starting off with our drum circle in Englewood, our Englewood Drum Circle. We have a couple comedians, and then we have Kettle of Fish from Sarasota that will be playing.
Wonderful.
So we love them, and we know everyone will join us and come down because we don't have a smell in our area. So yay, it'll be great. And then on Sunday morning, we get everything set up for the festival, a 2-day festival starting at noon on Sunday, running until 9 o'clock at night. And then Monday, well, that's of course our parade. It starts at 9 9 o'clock in the morning, and then our
That's
festival
awesome.
goes until 3. But we do have 2 car shows going on at the same time. So we have an open car show on Sunday on Dearborn Street, and then a Corvette car show on Monday. Great kids area, wonderful vendors. We have more than we've ever had, lots of food, lots of things for people to do. Everything is free.
Really?
So we make sure that the children are taken care of. This year we partnered with FPAN, which is the Florida Public Archaeology Network, and they're bringing their exhibit in. We're doing arts and crafts with them, and again, everything is free. We have a literacy area. We're going to try to give all the children a gently used or new book.
Wonderful.
So we're really trying to make sure that families understand that we can give them or deliver something to them. Considering it's been a rough summer for us, we're going back in time, and our theme this year, A Journey in Time, looking at what Joe Cortez did for us 56 or 62 years ago.
That's wonderful. And our viewers can go to
EnglewoodPioneerDays.com. All the information is there, the schedule, applications, everything.
Wonderful. Thank you, Christy.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your hard work that you
you.
do for the community.
Thank you. It takes a village.
There you go. Well, you've got them.
I do. Thank you.
Coming up after the break, we'll take a look at what events are taking place this weekend on the Suncoast.